How's it going, everybody? All right, so we're working on a 2010 Nissan Sentra SL 2.0, I guess. Anyway, driver's side transmission mount. So it's going to look like a little wishbone like this. Here's what the old one looks like now that I got it off. Needless to say, it didn't pan out so well. So the problem I had is these bolts into this cast iron here. The bolt not only started or was seized inside of the cast iron, but inside of the collar, inside of the eyelets here, there are two sleeves. Well, the bolts were actually seized to those sleeves. I cleaned this bolt up and then I just decided to get a different one. I mean, that's pretty well smoked. I had another bolt, same thread. It's an old bolt off something else. Screwed in, back and forth a few times. I got it loose, that way I can pivot it to get it aligned when I get it in there. But this might help somebody out, it might not. Anyway, so this sat on there like this. The bolt would come out so far, but then right there at the top of the collar was holding it, to where I wasn't able to pull the bolt out because the collar was stuck to the bolt, and it was just working on trying to strip the threads in here. That's kind of what I had started here. But then I was able to get, like I said, same thread pitch, everything. I was able to go up and down a few times, some lube, clean the threads up, looked in there. They look pretty good. It tightens down. I'll put a little bit of Loctite on it too, just peace of mind. But anyway, so if you take an angle grinder and you kind of cut a notch in these, first you got to cut off the bushing. I mean, that's no fun because they're metal inside and then they're just rubber coated. So you get those cut off. What I did was I cut once on one side, cut again on the other side, and then I was able to open it up. Same with the top. One side, the other side came off. The stud, or the bushing inside, was able to do the same thing. Cut it. Air hammer came in a lot too. So after I got it cut, I took the air hammer and just kept going up and down it. The grinder wouldn't fit in here very good. Not deep, but there's a couple little nicks. So if you cut that off, you're able to pretty much get this out of there. Once you get that bushing off, it's pretty sad when you don't unscrew the bushing right out of it, because I already had it out too, just so that doesn't. There we go. But yeah, if you can see, sheds aren't the best, but I mean, we'll run them through the wire wheel, clean them up some. But then we're able to put this back onto here, put the mount back in. Just to give you guys an idea on where it's located. Driver's side of the car, take tire off right here. So there's a bolt, when it's up in there, sits in there like this. And then you got the two bolts, bam, bam. If you're able to take those out, you might even be able to slip the mount out, but we live in New York and everything's always rusted. So anyway, to take this mount off, 1, 2, there's one right there, 3, 4, 5. And then this one didn't actually have anything in it. That's for the top mount. Now the bottom mount, we got 1, 2, 3, and then that comes up and off. So, just so, if you're fighting with it, you're like, it's not going to ever happen. It will happen. Just take some time. PB Blaster, Free All, whatever you got, just penetrate the crap out of it. If you know you're going to do it ahead of time, try spraying it. That might even help you out some too. But anyway, yeah, I just figured to show you guys the fun part of changing this mount. I'm actually doing all 4 mounts on this, so there might be separate videos on each mount. Just kind of a quick walkthrough. It's hard to hold and, do everything one-handed. So, got to give props to those guys that can. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one.